Hey you guys, we are back with another video, and this one is for those people that's trying to get a credit card and maybe you just don't have the best of credit. And just be honest with yourself too. I think bad credit, and I think bad credit, I mean your credit score is under a 580. A lot of credit cards won't even give you a chance at all. Then these are the credit cards for you. Just keep in mind too that when you have bad credit, they take advantage of you. They try to give you high annual fees, and maybe you just don't have the best terms with your interest rate and things like that. But again, just pay the statement balance by the due date, and you'll never have to worry about paying any interest on any of these credit cards. It's really that annual fee that you guys should really be worried about the most, because some of these credit cards may say $79 annual fee. That means every year you paying $79. And I just feel like that money can go towards something else. I would rather you get a credit card with no annual fee at all and just build it up if your credit score is this low. And I'm going to show you some other ones too on here that just think about if you can't get approved for credit cards, these are probably the ones you got to go with, and be realistic, because I wasn't realistic at one point in my life. I delayed my credit building process. If you're looking for credit cards for bad credit, most likely you should start with a few, and I'm going to talk about those cards. And if you guys are watching this video for the first time, my name is Rickita. I talk about credit. I talk about trying to get the credit that you want, whether that's a house, car, credit cards, loans. I try to target you actually getting what you want, and that's it. I'm not into the, oh, get this new credit card, that new credit card. I'm past that. Like, I feel like I'm maturing or something. I don't know, but it could be the schooling that's basically making me mature more, to make me realize that you want to have all these things for the long run. You want to build your credit for the long run too. So let's actually go ahead and look at some of the credit cards that's on this list. You can find these different lists on my website at rickita.com, and there's quite a few lists of credit cards. I'll show you those after we review all these cards. So the first one on the list is the Self Visa credit card. This one, there's no credit check at all. It's more of a secure one. But again, if you got bad credit, this can be a great option for you because it's no credit check. If your credit is bad, what can be best and more better than that? You know, if you can't get approved for credit cards, what would be better than getting one that don't care about your credit at all, that they not even gonna look at it? So definitely check this one out. And if you interested in any of these, just click right here on the name of the card, and it will take you directly to that website, that blog, where I talk more about just that credit card specifically, because this is just a list of credit cards. If you can't get approved, check out the 6 months of free letters. I realize that it's a lot of people out there that just have problems with their credit, and it's really just deleting the accounts from their credit reports. So I kept this around. I started this in 2024, and I figured, or 2023 too, and I figured I'll keep it around. So it's 6 months of free letters. You just follow steps 1 through 5. I'll create the letters for you. I'll email them to you. And if you can't mail them, we can actually mail them on our end. So definitely check that out. Another great one, because it offers you 2 credit cards with no credit check at all, is the credit builder card. I'm telling y'all now, start off with these secure credit cards before you get these crazy high annual fees. Now, Self do got an annual fee that's $25. Credit builder, I believe there's like $22 or probably $25 too. But that's not bad compared to people out here having $150, $149, $199 annual fees. Some of the cards offer annual fees like that, and they're not good at all. They're the predatory cards. So this can be a great one if you want to move on with your life and start getting the Discovers, Navy Federals. You want to get those credit cards that you dream about, your mouth drool about, then you need to start off with some of these accounts like the credit builder card and the Self. The next one is Kickoff, but check the fees on this too, because technically they have an account that can report a $750 account to your credit reports, but technically it's $60 a year to have that. I would rather you had got the credit builder card or Self before you had did that, because that is a high amount to be paying. And I want you guys, when you think about the Kickoff, if you need an installment account because you don't have student loans, you don't have a car note, you don't have any of that, definitely get the Kickoff account for their installment, the installment loan that they have on here. You pay $10 per month for 12 months. They report to the credit bureau every month on all 3 credit bureaus. With all 3 credit bureaus, your credit score go up. It can be a great one for you. Discover It. It is a secure credit card, but Discover It, I'm kind of going to bunch these together. Discover It, Navy Federal, and the Capital One Platinum Secure. All 3 of these, think of all 3 of these as credit cards that they're secure, but they can graduate, meaning that they're going to give you a chance for a certain amount of time. And as long as you do what you need to do, they'll give you your money back and give you a higher limit. So usually in about 7 to 8 months, Discover will graduate your account. I've seen people leave comments saying that when they finally graduate, they got their money back in about 7 months and they end up going to a $2,000 limit. So this can be great for a lot of people. Discover, Navy Federal, sometimes they don't like fresh bankruptcies on the credit report and they are going to pull TransUnion, so keep that in mind. Navy Federal, you can put $200 down, go to a $2,000 credit card. And check out my exclusive credit membership, you guys. If you're having a hard time getting approved, even for some of these secure ones, there's something really wrong and we need to figure out exactly what it is. These are actual results from people that was in part of my membership. So definitely check it out. It's a dollar trial for 7 days. Let's get on the phone. Let's figure out what's wrong. Again, the Capital One Platinum Secure, this one, usually the deposit is between $49 and $200, but this one is going to graduate in about 6 months. Some of these accounts play about graduating, or sometimes you don't. When you get approved, you need to start working on removing them negative accounts immediately, because that's the only thing that's stopping you from getting approved for credit cards. So start working on these negative accounts immediately, and then these credit cards should graduate in the time that they say they want to graduate. Okay, so definitely check those out. If you guys have targeted accounts, maybe you have a lot of late payments, check out my late payment removal letters. It's a 6-letter package, and all these different packages are only $27 each. Yes, it's so cheap. So that means you're going to get 6 letters, 4 late payments that talk just about late payments. You can literally put the name of the accounts that have the late payments on there and mail it to the company and to the bureaus to help remove those late payments. So I definitely make these targeted accounts just for those people that have targeted things. Like if you just have collections, do the collection letters. You don't got charge off, use the charge off letters. Okay, so definitely check that out. Open Sky, usually no credit check, but they do have newer accounts. Definitely go here to look at the newer accounts and let me know where you guys are at. Because I know this is a bad credit list, but where are you guys at? Leave me a comment and let me know. Have you tried any of these accounts? Have you messed up with them, these accounts, and now you have nowhere to turn? Because I never thought about that. What happens when you mess up with every account that's out there and now nobody want to give you a credit card? Like, what do you do to build your credit? So let's figure all that out, like where you're at. So tell me where you at. Make sure you subscribe though, because I'm only answering questions for all 2025 for people that's actually subscribed. So make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll be sure to answer your questions. The Discover Ed Chrome. This is a great one with Discover. It's a student one, so check if you can get it. Credit One Bank is one of them that you can get after a bankruptcy, but that annual fee can be crazy. So be careful. Mission Lane, I love Mission Lane. I got the Mission Lane just to test it out for everyone because I had it on my list. I seen other clients with it, but I had to get it myself because I gave it a bad rap. Like, watch out for the annual fees, but it's like you don't necessarily even have to have an annual fee at all, and they give you cash back. So now I compare it to like the Capital One Platinum. When I think of Capital One Platinum, I think of this card. So definitely check out the Mission Lane credit card. And if you guys are in the process of learning about credit, definitely check out my Credit 101 membership. I have dispute letters there, worksheets, budgeting guides. I have so many different things there. We go over stacking money. We go over deleting accounts. We go over getting a house, getting cars. We go over so many different things in Credit 101. It's over 200 different episodes. You can skim through and see which ones you need to learn about, but definitely check it out. Credit One Bank is, I'm not Credit One, Credit Strong is more like an installment account, but it is one of the pricier ones. So definitely if you want installment accounts, look into Kickoff and look into Self. Those are more the installment accounts for beginners. Prosper Credit Card, they like to look at your bank account. So they'll tell you exactly how much they can pre-qualify you for. So say if you pre-qualify for it, this person right here got approved, got a pre-qualification of $1,400. They'll tell you how much you pre-qualify for, but check that annual fee. Just to double check, see what annual fee that they may give you, double check that, and keep in mind that they're going to look at your bank account. These next ones, I know they're going to have higher annual fees, so just double check what they may try to tell you for annual fees. So the Milestone credit card, again, check out the dispute letters because you're probably going to need them. The Indigo credit card, Destiny credit card, Merrick Bank. So it's quite a few ones on here. These ones I really don't even want to mention because I know that annual fee is bad, y'all. But I had to put on the list because some people, I remember some people building their credit off of like getting an Indigo card, and some gonna get a high annual fee and some may not. But I just don't, these last ones they at the end for a reason, okay? But Again, these are the ones for bad credit. When we talking bad credit, we already know that they gonna try to charge you a lot because you don't have technically the best of credit. We just being honest about it. If your credit score is under 580, this is the list that you need to be in. I also want you guys to check out this list here. I kind of almost forgot about it. These lists right here. So we already looked at the best for bad credit. Check out the ones that can pre-qualify you with no hard inquiry. If your credit score is over 580, check through there because you might can find some that say yes. And I say try to get the ones that you really want. And if they tell you no, okay, figure out what you got to fix and fix those different things. But then you could probably work on other ones because some may say yes, some may say no. Continue to fix your credit for the ones that say no, and then double back in about 6 months to a year and get it. Best ones to build credit, gas, rewards, cash back, travel, students. So definitely check out these different lists. And again, you got the 6 months of free letters. Just follow steps 1 through 5, and then also check out my exclusive credit membership. But I definitely love these lists. I remember years ago, I wanted to put these lists together, and I put them together, and it's just like now I'm so happy I have my website, Rickita.com, because I can just update these different lists every year, update the videos, and I can put different approvals on there too. So when some of these credit cards, if you click on the title, when you go to their actual blog, I tell you which credit bureau they want to pull, and I show you other people that got approved for them. And some of these cards, even with these ones, you'll see people say, "Hey, I just filed for bankruptcy a month ago. I filed for bankruptcy, and they gave me this credit card, that credit card." So you can start learning what you have to do to get some of these credit cards too, especially if you file for bankruptcy and you're trying to build yourself up. But if you guys have any questions, call us at 833-RIKITA. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. And I want you guys to make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Or if you guys are watching this, wherever you're watching, make sure that you like it, leave me a comment, and I'll make sure I answer that comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.